Hi y'all, welcome back to more fun fishing. Uh, we're out here trying it right after this big rainstorm. We stopped off at a little spot just a second ago and hit a couple and caught a couple halfway decent fish. We were waiting for this boat that came in here to get out of this spot. We could tell they were bass fishermen, so they didn't tally around very long. We're gonna go up here and try it. Brought my buddy Danny with me again today. Uh, come back here and let me see if I can. We'll switch. There he is. Say hi, Danny.
Yo.
Now we're back out here. We're gonna try it again. See what happens. I'm gonna get this jacket off. I'm getting hot. Got up early this morning, stepped outside, and it was drizzling rain. And not sound bad. I know fish are wet, but I just don't care much for fishing in the rain. And I don't like to be miserable when I'm fishing. I'm out here fishing. I'm out here to have fun. That's what it's all about. So we're gonna come up here and see what we can do. I don't know if this spot's gonna be any good after that boat was just up in here. Thing I noticed about that boat, you notice how slow that boat was moving up in here. So there's a good possibility they might not have tore nothing up. Usually those guys that come in here and they just as hard and as fast as they can. Yeah. I fish tournaments. I didn't get in no hurry to fish a tournament. I got out there and fished just like I would a regular day. Grant you I was on a clock, but heck, I was out there having fun. Boy, a lot of these guys, they fish those tournaments, they don't think of it as fun. That's a job. I'm gonna try it out here deep before we move in. We'll just see what we've got. I got a feeling a lot of these bass fishermen now, they're gonna start hitting the main lakes, hitting those ledges. I haven't even got my bass rods out not one time yet this year. I've been too busy and too focused on catching these bluegill and red ear. There he is. Oh yeah. That's more like it. That's what we want to see. Yeah, look at that thing, man. That is a nice fish. Look at that, y'all. Now, they seem to be a little slower this morning. Of course, we've had that ton of rain, which is, we really need that rain bad. But there's some fish in there and they're mad. And you go ahead and be mad. But with all this rain, I was afraid they might be a little bit less likely to hit. So what we've done is I've backed off. We didn't go up there where it's real shallow, where we caught them the other day. I'm staying back off in this little deeper water, and that's where I just caught that fish. Oh, there was another hit. I still think these fish tried to bed just before they raised the lake. And I think they're just staying in that deeper water now. But we'll see what we can do. When you fish this deeper water, what I'm talking deeper, I mean, we're looking at, it's like 7-8 foot right here. A lot of times when I'm catching most of my bluegill, they're in like 3 to 4 foot range. So whenever you're fishing this deeper water, what you want to do is cast out and then just give it a second or two, let it go to the bottom. And and then a lot of times that's where they're going to be at. Now, fortunately, most of those fish are going to be right on that bottom because that's where they're spawning at. Danny got one. What you got there? That's a keeper.
Right on the bottom.
Yeah, right on that bottom. They're these fish are a little better quality today. Oh, missed that one. And like I said before, I don't mind them being slower as long as I'm catching quality fish. What's really aggravating is when they're really slow and they're only that big. That's when it's aggravating. You know, when you do come up to a bluegill bed like this and you don't quite know where that bed is, always start out deep first. Work that thing slow. A lot of times you can catch your bigger fish out there in that little deeper water. And they're like little sentries or guards out there guarding that bed. You always hit that outer edge first before you move in. Move in too fast, a lot of times you miss a lot of good quality fish. I've had a hit every time I've cast in there. All right, oh man, he hit that thing 4 times. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna go. Those fish are definitely there. Oh, they, they're hitting it and running, hitting and running. It's gonna be one of them days where we're just gonna have to work at it a little bit harder than I normally would like to do it. There you go. Danny's got him another one. That looks like a nice fish. It is. Another big keeper. You know, fishing like this, able to catch them and take them home is so much more fun than catching and just turning them loose. I mean, oh man, it just. Oh, I know. Oh my gosh. I did that last night. I fried up those that I pre-battered. It was like, Kay's like, I'm hungry. I want something to eat. I'm like, okay. So I plugged in that deep fryer, turned that thing on. There it is. Oh, I turned that thing on. In a few seconds, I dropped them in. They come right out just as golden brown. Man, they were good. Look what a fish. My gosh. That's some nice fish coming out of there. And just think, that boat came in here. Those 2 fellas came in here, messed around, played around. Didn't even catch a fish. And left some perfectly good fish underneath their boat. Which is all right by me. I mean, oh, there he is. Almost jerked that rod right out of my hand. Well, that one fell off. Y'all, that one was about 8 pounds. That big. All right. Hmm. Kind of turn that boat a little bit. Oh, can you undo me there? Right there. It's right there on that strap. I grabbed it. Get a little bit more water in that live well. Hmm. They are a tad bit slower. And it may be one of them days too. We may pick up 8 or 10 here, have to move 8 or 10 here, and have to move. I mean, doesn't the squirrel season come in soon? Is it in? Oh, I know that we have that spring squirrel season. Mm-mm. Too hot. I mean, now, this morning been a good morning to go. It just seems like it'd be really hard to find because there's no hickory nuts or anything. Oh, man. Oh. Man, this one's, oh, my lands. We may have to get that net. Big old red ear. Big old red ear. Look what a red ear. At least I set the net out this time, y'all. But you know what I forgot? I didn't put it together. Oh, man. Look at that thing.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at that. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah. Look at that thing. Now that is a fine, fine red ear. Hey, just peeing all over the place. Yeah. Now that handle extends even further. You know that? Yeah. All you do is that little switch, flip it, and then you could reach way out there with it.
Right.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, that right there's fun. I'd love to get across the lake over to that old roadbed, but man, with the way the weather's been, I just don't want to take that chance. I knew when he hit that thing, and that drag just all of a sudden went, like, oh boy. And you see, folks, that's the reason why I have my drag. And yes, I love to hear that drag zip. There's nothing more fun than hearing that drag zip on that thing. But that's the reason why. You catch a fish that size, it don't take long. Man, they can snap that line if that drag's too tight. Man, he ripped me plumb off course. There's got to be more red ear than that here. I know they is. Just barely tapped. And I'm like, oh, got a nice little bluegill. I finally set the hook. But man, when I set that hook, he changed his mind real quick on whether he's gonna. Yeah, just barely. I mean, he just barely grabbed it. It's like, ah, this is a little one. Yeah, when they get to sucking on that jig like that, it's like it just gets really frustrating. I mean, when you catch one that size, it just really makes it fun. They're definitely slow. I feel like we've worked this outer edge pretty good, don't you? Gotta be more fish in here. Well, what I'm planning on doing here in just a second, I'd like to get a few more minutes out here on this outer edge. If we don't start picking something up, I say we move on up in that shallower water and just see what's up there. I mean, we're a pretty good piece from that shallow water yet. We picked up several nice fish outside there. Oh, I got hung up. Are you serious? I can definitely tell I'm dragging it. That tells you something. Whenever you go to pull on 4-pound test line and you can pull a 17-foot bass boat with that line, that's tough line. Okay. I lost my whole kit and caboodle. Glad when his stupid cough goes away. Everybody I've talked to said this mess, whenever you get hold of it, it hangs on for at least 2 weeks. I'm tired of messing with it. I know all those dentists out there are just raising 9 kinds of cane when I bite that line. Always done that ever since I was a kid. Alright. Let's see what we can do, folks. Definitely in here shallow now. Good thing is when getting up here shallow like that, what I done was I didn't use the trolling motor to do it. Ah, there we go. Oh my gosh. Woo, I may have to get the net. Get the minnow net. Look at that thing. That's just a little bitty dinky thing. Look at that thing. Ah, yep. Well, I'm just wondering, looks like they dug that out to kind of put a boat ramp there, didn't they? That's a pretty good idea. It's what I would have done. Problem is, it's so shallow here. You really have to get your vehicle and your trailer and everything way down in that water. Yeah, we're gonna try this for about another 5-10 minutes, y'all. We don't do no good. We may just get out of here. Hey, try this next cast after you get that in. Cast back that way and bring it back. Just to see, you know, in that deeper water, and bring it back towards this shallow, just to see what's going to do. That may be enough to start triggering some strikes. If they're still sitting out there, they might have got used to us bringing it back through there like that. Doesn't hurt to change tactics. Okay. There's a little hit. A little hit. It was dinky hits. One more cast, and I'm going to do the same thing he's doing, casting out in that deeper water and bringing it back and just see what happens. There he is. He hit that thing 4 times before he finally took it. And that is not a little fish. That sounds like gunfire. I don't hear nobody screaming, so I guess everything's all right. You didn't get no hit at all? I had hoped that would work. There it is. Another big whopper. I'm going to end up bringing in one of them little bitty things like that, and a big old largemouth is going to come up and grab it. I've had that before, talking about something make you pee your pants. You see that big old bucket mouth come up there to grab something like that. Man. There's not anything you do but just watch it. But it's not like you're going to hook that big old thing. Let's see what happens here. Whew. There it is. Oh, heavy. Uh-oh, we're going to need the net. We're gonna need the net. I'm doing exactly what I thought they would do. Listen to him grip that line. Yeah, flip this right here and now pull. There you go. Look at that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at the size of that monster. That big old thing. Whoa. He sees that net. One more time. Yeah, he's quick. Yeah. Woo, look at that big dog. Now I'm glad I put that net out. Check out that, y'all. Is that a nice red ear or what? I'm just thinking little cornmeal, little lemon pepper, cheese macaronis or white beans and fried potatoes, and I'd have myself a meal right there. Yeah, you get 6 chunks of fish. I really think those fish are right here. What I did, I just cast it and I counted about 10 to make sure it got to the bottom. And then I just reeled it back real slow. So I'm going to back off and try that again. But now that one did not play around with it. I mean, he hit like whack. I was like, man, I hit a brick wall. Man, that's fun. Gosh. There he is. Oh, no, 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 no. Getting kind of gun shy now. You're catching 2 big red ear out of there like that. And see, that bass boat was just up in here. But now that I was watching how their mannerisms and the way they were fishing, those guys are fishing really slow. That's a big help to a bluegill fisherman like myself. A lot of times these bass fishermen, when they're pounding that water, they'll have that trolling motor on high and they had just tore the water all up. Well, those 2 guys there, they were fishing really slow. They didn't seem like they had the motor on very high at all. They just took their sweet time. That's the way to do it. You don't tear up a lot of water. And when you get up there and start tearing up that water, you can tear a lot of good quality fish like this. Yeah, I mean, you just tear them all up. Yeah. Spook them, won't catch nothing. Maybe you might get to come back next day. Or later on that afternoon. Oh, man, there's another hit. I think when I brought that boat over across the top of them, Danny, I think they're right there in that spot. Almost every cast I've made, I've had something to hit it. I had a guy send me a message the other day. He's like, hey, he said, I went out and bought me a rod and reel set just like yours. I'm like, yeah, they're fun. I mean, you can't beat these little combination outfits. I mean, they'll zing these little jigs. I mean, these jigs are not that heavy. And I mean, you can fling them things a long distance. But to have the feel and the fun, it's phenomenal. I love these little Shimano reels. I mean, it just tonight when I get home, I'm gonna strip those reels back there, and I'm gonna put new line on all those. Oh, come on. Now, this little jig I put on here, this time here, this is one of my older style jig heads. The hook on it, you know, a lot of times you can buy a bronze hook or a gold hook. This one here is kind of a bronze hook. To me, gold, bronze, it doesn't really matter as long as they work. I don't care. But I noticed that these little bronze hooks, they're more of a wire style hook. The good thing about that is if you notice I was able to pull that loose, I didn't have to snap my line. That hook will straighten out and I'm able to retrieve my lure without losing it and cutting and having to retie. Now you got to keep in mind, every time you do get hung up, always double check it. You catch a couple like that. It don't take long to stretch that line. Okay, Danny, I say we'd give about another 10 minutes. And we won't start picking something up. I say we head on out and go hit those other spots. What do you think? Yeah. Well, then those two big red here equal about 6 of the bluegill. Yeah. I wish when I bought my depth finder, I wish I bought that 5-inch screen. I mean, these little depth finders here, they're only like a 2 or 3-inch screen, but they are nice. I mean, no. Well, I got this one and I got that one back there. I got both of them for like $300 together. And these are color graphs. Oh, yeah, I'm not paying $3,000 for a sonar. Forget that. I don't even think I'd do that even if I had the money to do it. I mean, what's the point? Oh, man. Right there at the boat. See if I can. Maybe he didn't leave. Nada. One more cast. Don't pull nothing out of there. I say we head out. We're going to go find some more fish someplace else. That's fun, boy. And you know when it's ready, or whenever you set the hook and it starts fighting, you're like, yeah, it's not a bad fish. But when you hear that drag go, zzz, it's like, oh boy. Oh my gosh. A catfish, you can tell a difference between a red ear and a catfish by the way they fight. Catfish will tend to roll. I mean, you get a catfish on one of these. Oh, man, that's a heck of a fight. And then a largemouth bass, you catch a largemouth bass on one of these or a smallmouth, they're going to come to the top of the water and they're going to do a dancing routine for you. So each fish has their own unique way striking and hitting things. Yeah, hand me my jacket there if you don't mind. All right, folks, we're going to move someplace else and we'll talk to y'all later. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye now.